Too many rappers ain't really rapping and clapping like they be acting. You someone with a shark, stop splashing. I be living lavish. Hannibal's a savage, so don't you dare try and leave patches in my cabbage. Leave you doing the Roger Rabbit, dodging flashes from the cannon. I'm too on course. These niggas lost balance. Welcome to the show. Now watch me go, Joe. I'm bouncing on the web like an internet pogo. Intellect, I got moto. Rhyme so smooth, silky like I make kimonos. Pick up your paces, dragging like Komodo. Hating on me's a no-no. Why would you ever do that? Body shaking convulsions, my lyrics induce that. The goals of success, I pursue that. And guess what I rep is trifecta where my crew at. I'm riding through the city, no new jack. Talking out the side of your neck to get your crew jack. Taking more bets than casinos. I'm staying on the grind, I keep my key low. I'm throwing up them threes like a youngin' playing CeeLo. I'm ripping apart the game till it bleed more. I need more. Money in the bank, funds be low. Eyes full of green, no CeeLo. Green, I got mouse vision. I'm just trying to see more cheese.
Hey, cold-blooded. He just did that. You already know what it is. It's your girl, Lushy Lush, man. And you just officially got stamped, and we out of here. Yo, this your girl, Lushy Lush, live in the building at Basshead Studios with your man, Darren Hanible, man. This man not only raps, he sings and he plays the drums, man. He's an all-around artist. And we live in the building. He's about to tell you guys about what he got poppin'.
What it do is Darren Hanible. Shout out to Lush Radio, man. And I got a new project coming out called Never Too Late. It's the follow-up to my last project, 20. It's been a year since I dropped something new. We just been cooking up a new sound, a new style for everybody to enjoy.
Just got on 95 and they playing it all over the place, man. And it's crazy right now. So who's some of the people you working with right now?
I'm currently just working with my two producers, Heavy the producer and MK. They got the whole sound for the project right now. Of course, I'm in heavy work at Basshead Studio. That's where we're doing the whole project at. It's the home to a lot of DMV greatness. A lot of people that I feel like in the future are gonna be considered like DMV legends. You know what I'm saying? Are working right here.
How you link up with them?
Just working. Not ironically, but I had actually crossed paths with the owner a while before via previous artist. I believe it was Shad Glizzy. I was doing some stuff for him, and he was working with him at the time. And we had crossed paths back then. But then my producer started engineering here, so I started just crazy, and they liked what I was doing. I brought something to the table, because I also do graphics and visuals and stuff here too. So. We just been building a team up from there. You know what I'm saying? It's Basshead Music Group.
Oh, so you do graphic work?
Yeah, I do graphics too. I do video editing. I do everything. I'm about to be 23. I'm from the DMV area. I've been around for a minute for real. I dropped my first project in 2009, but things really started picking up for real last year when I dropped my project 20 over for Wale at the Fillmore. Then I went down and did South by Southwest in Texas, and things just kind of been on the roll ever since then. Just dropped my new single, Let Out, on 95.5. Shout out to DJ Heat. And the day before that, I just got a publishing, which was it? Hip Hop Weekly magazine. Shout out to Hip Hop Weekly magazine for that. So I'm just, staying humble, grinding, and just waiting on the next move.
Definitely. That's what's up. So, you know what I'm saying? Darren's doing some crazy things right now. So going to South by Southwest is actually a big move because that's where a lot of artists either get broken in, they get their song broken in, or they get, a lot of connects at South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying? So going there also brings the momentum to everything that you're doing. Now, this new project that you got coming out, what do we expect from it?
A lot of different. The music is a lot different. This is my first time doing a project where I sat down and really locked in with just one producer. My producer Heavy, and MK. They made pretty much the entire soundscape for the project. So this is my first time really locking in with just one team of people and just working on one specific sound. So I don't know. A lot of my projects sometimes they kind of be like not all over the place, but they be all over the place. And this one's just more focused. Like, we picked a lane, we picked a sound, we picked some content, and we decided to really focus in on it and really just master a certain sound that we was going for. So you can just expect a real fine-tuned sound this time around, real polish.
How you define your sound, though?
I define my sound, and I say it's like it's real. It's different while still staying contemporary. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not pushing the envelope so far as to where we're doing stuff and everybody's like, what are y'all doing? But we, you know what I'm saying, we're pushing the box. We trying not to do what everybody else is doing right now, but still giving you those 808s, or still giving you sometimes those little auto tune melodies and stuff, just enough stuff to keep it relevant to the times still. Okay. So it's like contemporary, but it's still very different. Like not every record is rap, not every record is singing. It's not like Drake or it's not like Kanye. It's just like in its own lane for real.
Okay, and so who are some of the artists that you actually like that inspire you, that you look up to and admire?
My favorite artist is Kanye West.
Why Kanye? Why Kanye?
Why Kanye?
Mm-hmm.
He's the greatest. Kanye West is the greatest. Yeah, Kanye West is the greatest. I mean, he's just culturally the most impactful and influential artist of my generation. I never seen nobody affect culture the way somebody has, like in my lifetime. Like, of course, you had your Michael Jacksons and stuff, and like respect to those artists, but that didn't really directly influence my life. You know what I'm saying? In the world I grew up in, you know what I'm saying? Everything is because of Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? The way most people dress, the way our music sound, everything's because Kanye West pushed that envelope. Artists like myself wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Kanye West, because he was the first person to be like, all right, you don't really got to be off your gangsters, like. Swag, you can really just come from a lane and talk about what you want to talk about, and people can still respect it. So, Kanye West my biggest inspiration for Pharrell, Drake, and Andre 3000.
Okay. Now, this industry comes with a whole bunch of different things. What do you feel is the hardest adversity that you face dealing in this industry?
Balancing your personal life with the music. It's definitely hard to do, and you gotta pick. Sometimes you gotta pick one or the other. I hate to say it, but you know it's compromising. It'll make you choose, but you just gotta make the best decisions. But you know, like I'm not really nobody too big, but even down as far as just the work, you know, it's the amount of work that you got to put in and the time that's required. You know, sometimes you miss out on those family events or stuff like that, or things you really, you know what I'm saying, people want to see you at. But I would say that's probably the worst, the toughest thing for myself. Like I know I had to miss last year. I had to miss Mother's Day for my first major record label meeting. So, and it was funny because I was supposed to have a meeting like 3 weeks in a row, and they kept postponing it until they waited all the way till the day of Mother's Day. So, but I had to go because I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. So, nothing, you know? Yeah. So I would say balancing that in personal life. You know what I'm saying. A lot of things are going to call on your time and attention. But I don't know, music first.
Definitely. I feel like it's hard, you know what I'm saying, separating yourself, you know, because there's a lot of cats that, you know, choose the streets over, you know, their talent, you know what I mean? Or sometimes their talent gets caught up in, you know, messing around with the streets. How do you, you know, separate that?
Again, it's just about making choices. Same thing with, like, you know what I'm saying, your time and your family. I know I had my little situations where I wasn't really focused. And like I said, if the music is what you want to do, you gotta be all in with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give it your 100, because that's the only way you're gonna get 100 out of it. You're not gonna prosper by half-assing. So, and one thing I realized, like I had a couple little situations last year, and what I realized when I was sitting down was like, all right, God gave me this gift, right, and I'm not out here using it. I'm out here doing something else, trying to provide for myself. Which, in a sense, to me is like, you know what I'm saying, smack in the face of God, like, yeah, what you gave me isn't good enough, bruh, so I gotta go out here and do some other dumb stuff. And they end up, you know what I'm saying, behind bars, and I was fortunate enough to beat my little case. So ever since then, you know what I'm saying, I just realized it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, it's hard, though. You know, this music thing don't always pay at the beginning. You're not always making money. So I never talk down or look down on nobody who doing anything either, because I understand, you know what I'm saying, feed your kids, do what you got to do. But if you can find another way, find another way. But focus on that music for real. It'll pay off.
exactly. And I see you into fashion and like clothes and different things like that. So are there any other business ventures or any things you also looking into?
Well, I currently run my own video company. We've been around since 2011, formerly known as 3 and DV. We now call Visionary Creative Firm. We work for like anybody who's anybody in the area. Um, I got a friend who has a clothing line called Boss, Baus, Boss Collection, Boss America. And I actually been working with him on like a children's line.
Okay.
I took fashion design for like 3 years in high school
Oh,
or whatever,
wow.
so
Okay.
that was something I was really big on. And I haven't had the time to really reach back into it because I really did have like a major passion for it, so I didn't want to just be the guy that was like, oh yeah, I'm printing T-shirts, I got a clothing line. So he has like a real nice clothing line. Now that I just recently had a daughter, well she's one now, but I wanted to work on like a line of like high-end baby clothes for her. So
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm working on right now. That and any other ventures I got going on? Nah, not right now. Nothing else right now. Oh, watch out for them tracks produced by Darren Hanible happening too.
Oh, okay.
I want to get on my producer. So I just got a record placed with P Wild. So
Oh,
look out for that.
All
Yeah.
right. That's some big stuff right there. But the other thing is like a lot, being in the industry, even though you're still young in the game, what kind of advice would you give the youth out there that's interested in being in the industry?
Work hard. That's the most important thing. And be real. You know what I'm saying? Be real with yourself. Be real with the people around you. Just be real about your situation. Understand what it is that you're getting yourself into and how, and if you're gonna do it, to really do it, not just try to be a rapper. It's funny because
It takes a lot of commitment.
yeah, I care a lot about the youth too because I used to actually, believe it or not, I used to be a high school teacher.
What?
Yeah. I taught high school for a year at Richard Wright Public Charter School in D.C.
Like you taught?
Yeah, no, I had my own class.
Oh,
I had my own class.
wow.
Yeah. I taught music production at a
What?
charter school right across from the Navy Yard.
Oh, wow.
I taught for a year. I taught 11th graders, and I think I was 21 at the time.
Oh, you get brownie points for that.
So I was super young, but it was wild because like when I first walked in the class, all the kids was like, "You Darren Hanible." Some of them knew me from my own music. Some of them know me because they seen me with Light Show with some of their other favorite artists in the area. But that was like one of the most important parts of my life for real. Because I wish I had somebody that understood where I was coming from to, you know what I'm saying, help me out when I was that age. Because like, let's be honest, at 21. I'm only a couple years, or 22, I'm only a couple years out of high school, so I really feel exactly where they're coming from the angst of just being a teenager to not really wanting to be in school and wanting to follow your dreams. So like, and I still keep in touch with all the students I had, but like, yeah, I just used to tell, like, that was the biggest thing about that class. Like, I let everybody know, like, everybody don't gotta be a rapper. There's other stuff in the industry. Like, find what you're good at. You might be a producer. You might be an engineer. You might be a publicist. You might be, but don't think just because you can't rap that your every dream of being in the industry is out of the game for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, be real about it, see what you're good at, and find your way in, and you know what I'm saying, make it work for you. But more importantly than anything, just work hard, faith. Because if you give up that faith, that's it. That's it after that, because it's just not going. I don't know. It's just not going to work. I mean, it's just a million people who I know probably gave up the day before it was about to happen to them. You know, so you can't. You just gotta stay focused, stay faithed up, and just get it done for real.
Exactly.
And that's for anybody, not just the kids.
Definitely. It's definitely challenging in the game. And, you also have to learn the business. Now, is there any shows or anything coming up soon that we need to check out?
Let's see. If you're in town, you might see me at the Fillmore opening for Wale again. I don't know. Who knows? I got another show on January 2nd. You might not get in. Yeah. And it's supposed to be really packed. There's I forgot who's putting it on, but if you guys are familiar with like any work in Atlanta, there's this big artist down there named Zeus Trappin. He does he has a clothing line, and he also makes music, so he's headlining the joint with me. So that's another thing to look forward to. And then do I have any more shows? Nah, but then after Tuesday on Wednesday night, once you trying to wind down from all your New Year's festivities and whatnot, right? Wednesday, just turn on the radio and listen to DJ Heat at 10 p.m. and make sure you hear me on there too.
Okay.
Shout out to DJ Heat. 95.5.
Definitely. And also, how do they check you out on social media if they want to get in contact with everything that you got going on?
The Twitter is Darren Hanible, DarrenHanible. The Instagram is D Hannibal. And you know
Definitely,
what?
like, wish you nothing but success and everything like that. And the last final question is, what was your biggest highlight in 2014? Your biggest highlight, everything you've done in the industry, your biggest highlight?
My daughter.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's sweet.
my daughter. I ain't find out about it till she was 7 months old, you know. But I got a call. I was in Atlanta. I was actually getting ready to put a down payment on an apartment. I was trying to move down to A. I went down. I got booked for a couple shows down there off of some people that had seen me in South by Southwest. And I was loving it. I linked up with some real good people and got into a good little circle there. When I was about to put a down payment on an apartment, I got a call saying I might have a kid, so I flew back home. Found out I had a baby girl. And, I mean, that's really been the best part of my year because it's focused me more than anything. It's something to care about. Not saying I don't care about nothing. I don't, but it's just something. It's just, it keeps me motivated in a way I never felt motivated before. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing up to her right now. Yeah. So it's up to me to make sure that everything goes well for her. So. I don't know. It just makes me move in a way I've never moved before, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying. It just inspires me because I know when, I don't know, I want her to be able to go to school and be like, yeah, my dad's that guy. So, yeah, but that's the best part of my 2000.